My name is Victoria Campbell, and this is my final for Theater 201. Instead of a vlog review, I'm going to focus on camera angles today in order to try and get a better understanding of them. While I have no actual background of any sort in film or theater production, I find it incredibly interesting how something as simple as the angle at which a shot is being filmed can have such a powerful and often subconscious impact on the way the movie watcher views and interprets the scene. With the help of my roommate, I'm going to demonstrate a few different types of angles and the shots that we often see being used in films. The first angle is the eye level angle. This is the most common and easiest angle to create, mostly because it feels natural and produces a neutral reaction from the viewer. An eye level angle is always filmed right at the actor's eye height, making them and the viewer equals. The next angle is the high angle. The high angle is produced by looking down on the actor and making the viewer feel taller and larger than the subject being filmed. This creates an effect of not only making the actors smaller, but it typically gives the impression of them being weak or powerless as well. You can often find this angle being used in situations where authority is being established over the subject. After the high angle, we go the complete opposite direction with the low angle. The low angle looks upwards at the subject, making them feel bigger than their on-screen counterparts and the viewers as well. Making the subject loom over the heads of the viewers helps establish a feeling of intimidation or dominance that the actor is likely trying to convey. Another option is the point of view. This angle does not include the actor in the shot at all. In fact, it's as if you were seeing the world through their eyes. The point of view angle is powerful when trying to establish what the character is truly experiencing. One of the most common uses of the shot, at least from what I understand of it, is the classic waking up confused in a hospital moment. You see the character's eyes blink open and everything slowly come into focus. They hear beeping and look left. There's the monitor. They look right. They see the IV attached to their arm. They look forward. They see their hospital gown, bright lights, nurses. Everything suddenly clicks into place. While many of us probably haven't woken up in a hospital before, or at least I hope so, the viewer still is able to understand what a difficult and confusing situation this must be for the subject. We also have the angle known as the Dutch tilt. This angle is slightly more artistic than the others in the fact that it's characterized by tilting the camera on its side. It makes any lines that would normally be vertical or horizontal suddenly diagonal. Having the world turned on its side can disorient the viewer and cause a sense of disturbance. We also have the aerial angle or the bird's eye view. This is filmed from an extremely high point of view, making the viewer feel as though they are almost an omniscient presence. Such a high shot not only makes the subject incredibly small, but it can also be used to set up and show the outside world to the viewer, such as what the scene actually is or what the surrounding area looks like. Of course, mirroring the bird's eye view is what is known as the worm's eye view, in which the camera is placed on the ground looking straight up. This differs from the low angle in the fact that it is more artistic than realistic. With a low angle shot, the viewer might not be aware of the angle of the camera or the effect that it's having on them. With a worm's eye angle, it places the viewer on their back, making the characters on screen look larger than life, disorienting the viewer and making them feel incredibly small at the same time. So this has been my final review of the different camera angles that have been used in film. I also just wanted to say a really quick thanks for the great class. I've never really been a film person, never really considered myself a movie person, but I enjoyed it all the same. So I loved this quarter. Thank you.